Hello everybody, Block Koopa here. Welcome back to more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I am joined by...
Brawler Claw 67.
And... Oh my.
I couldn't even tell what that sound was.
Oh, hang on, let me turn it up. Let's go with 155. No, don't reorganize yourself. Playlists.
155 decibels? It like cut off a little. I think I might have been too loud.
Whoa, hold on.
It's 155% volume, not 155% decibels.
Okay, good.
Well, that's the bass drum. Okay. Okay, so...
155 decibels is the level of a jet engine during takeoff, so no.
Okay, I was joking.
yeah, and I'm
So
wearing
good.
headphones, so... RIP headphones users, including the person in the video. That one's probably pretty good.
The quack heard around the world.
That seems pretty good. Let's do this one. I only have 3 more points. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have looked around a little bit more.
It's fine.
Oh well. Ah! Back. Alright, anyway, let's just take a brief
Back
look
to
at all of our
Charlton's.
stuff.
Alright.
Let's take a brief look at our truth bullets.
Do we have
Victim.
2 Monica files?
I think so.
No, I think they're just part of the same one.
No, it just got updated. Okay.
Okay, the victim is the Ultimate Artist, Angie Onaga. Oh, body was discovered in the Ultimate Artist lab. Time of death was approximately 2 a.m. Victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the torso. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead.
Right. There was this whole thing about like the lockdown of everyone being like, you're not allowed to leave your room.
Yeah.
And so
then-
she was killed at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
during the curfew is the term I wanted, not lockdown. Curfew.
Yeah, it's on lockdown.
It's on lockdown.
The second victim is Ultimate Aikido Master, Tenko. The victim's body was discovered in the vacant room on the 4th floor. The estimated time of death is 11 a.m. Victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. Tsumugi says Angie was locked herself in the artist lab since yesterday, working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. Student council members Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Art lab's front door.
My initial reaction is that Tenko was the Angie's killer.
Okay, my
my
suspicion
first
is it's either that or the killer's insane. It's not that there are 2 different killers, and neither of them are victims.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's one of those 2.
This door has a cylindrical lock. Monodum swallowed the only key, so it can only be locked and unlocked from inside the lab. Before Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. Back door.
By the way, I don't remember. I don't remember the case very well. I remembered something about the floorboards, and that was in a seance. But I don't remember. I don't know any details other than that.
I remember us talking about using the swinging sword sticking out of Kaede's wax body to lock the door after someone had shut it. And that's about all I remember.
Oh, that was what had happened.
Kokichi, the master of unlocking.
That sounds familiar. The wax figures. I forgot about that.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
No.
It'd be good if
Master of
you, Kokichi, the master of unlocking, take this with you. For effigies
I like
created for the resurrection ritual. They are exact replicas of the late Rantaro, Kaede, Ryoma, and Kurumi. They were hung upside down from the ceiling beams in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Gold leaf katana.
And the skirts were left facing upward.
Indeed, but it's okay because they're not real skirts. Also, it's okay because they're not real girls.
I wouldn't go down that direction yet.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
I'm sorry. I'm just joking.
I zoned out. What happened?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. We forget that happened. We can forget it.
Wait, I don't know what we're talking about.
Duct tape.
Wait, I know. I actually don't know what we're talking about anymore.
I don't either.
Bloody piece of duct tape stuck to her hair. Blood on it had already dried. Blood was flowing from the back of Angie's neck, created a pool.
Wait, wasn't the
Necronomicon.
duct tape put on her mouth? Or no?
I don't think so. I think it was on the back of her neck.
Back of her neck.
I think so.
Arrgh.
A book
I got a
Monokuma
little bit-
prepared as a motive. Angie attempted to carry out the book's resurrection ritual. Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Try to say that 5 times fast. Prepare an effigy of the dead.
Yeah, that's hard. I just tried. A bit more.
I couldn't even say it 1 time. Slowly.
I couldn't say. I
Prepare an
was about
effigy
to try it, and it didn't happen.
Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn the Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for 1 use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely.
Is this the book that Monokuma gave us?
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. The spirit medium must place her forehead on a stone and curl up like a turtle. You must do this at the center of the circle. After the other 4 must make the following preparations. Place the iron cage over the spirit medium, then cover that cage with a cloth. Okay, I'm going to start skipping through this a little bit so we can actually start. Got that, and we got this, which is the song. Kibo's flashlight function.
Wait, can you go back up to the cage child for a sec?
Yo.
On the bottom of the description. The 4 participants. No. The next. Sorry, was it the next piece of dialogue? No, the spirit medium will reply in the voice of the spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, that just changes the picture. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this just
I was
changes-
trying. I thought I read something. Will sing. Okay, never mind. Wait, the spirit medium will sing, or
Yeah, the medium.
wait? No,
No, the
no,
spirit.
not including spirit medium will sing. After the song, ask is the child cage, and then the name of the spirit. Okay, I was trying to figure out if that was done correctly. Okay.
Loud sound. Magic circle. Iron cage that Tenko was in during the seance. And marker stone. Tenko's last moments. Loose floorboard. Also, there was dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. The sheet. The white sheet. Dog statue. Hole in the corner.
No hole in the fabric. Was there blood on the fabric?
There wasn't a hole in the
It said
fabric.
there was no hole.
No, there
It
wasn't
says there's
any
no hole,
holes.
but there's no
But there's blood,
blood
on,
on
There's blood on it.
the cloth. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, there is.
Alright, that took a little bit too long. Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's try not to make this game take forever. I want to move on to Zero Time Dilemma.
I apologize. I do too.
Now then, during the trial, you'll vote correctly. I'll punish also. Repeat
We know.
smiles.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you 2 weirdos.
Who did it?
Who?
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your
Oh.
emotions hasten your
She
judgment.
pissed.
There may be 2 killers.
He's not intimidating enough to be
Our
intimidating
other
though.
secret might
I don't know,
not
she
be
lifted that iron
easy.
cage all on her own.
What do you mean?
Oh, they're catching on fast.
Transfer student.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe
That went out the window quick.
dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
She has little halo and angel wings.
All right.
Did anyone else notice that Angie's portrait? had little
I'm
halo
sure I
and
noticed
angel
it the first time I
I
played
did
it, but I
not.
didn't notice just now.
This
No.
crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to
Oh, I
life
see it
and
now.
killed
I
two
saw
of
it.
our classmates.
I love zombies. Was one of the.
So, ritual did work?
Who was
Ah.
resurrected, I wonder?
Do we still have access to the book?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Uh,
Yes.
I mean, I have it right
Rantaro
now.
was resurrected.
It's one of the.
But do
two
we just
bullets
have
we
the
haven't had.
bullet about it, or do we have? Is the book
Please,
unburned?
Stop it!
Is the book unburned? Because if it's
Um,
unburned,
Yeah, if it's unburned.
then we
it's
just say then it worked, and we take the Necronomicon to it.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
This crime was committed by the recently
So
deceased.
no one was revived because the
They came
Necronomicon
back
is
to
still
life and
intact.
killed two of our classmates.
Right? I love zombies. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay.
Yeah, that was nice and easy.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon, Monokuma, you have
I'm
to
gonna
burn
start
the
trying to skip
Necronomicon
through
in
even the
ritual.
said stuff out loud too.
That's
Just go
fair.
a little bit quicker.
That's fair.
Yep, burn it to
Making them fast.
ashes. Sprinkle it. It doesn't work.
If
Uh,
Angie's
only do it
ritual had
once.
succeeded.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was.
And the book is still intact.
Going to think red.
Oh, I get.
Well, duh.
Whoopsie daisies.
Now hold on a second. Sure, everybody knows that you can't, but it's easy at the Ultimate Academy.
What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean? You just contradicted yourself.
Daddy said so.
Man, I can't
You just said it was impossible, but it's like easy.
Everyone is still alive, though.
I'm just.
Oh, so resurrected.
There's no way it's.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Let's hurry up and find out who the black and
If our transfer student isn't the culprit.
Who did? Step aside, half pint. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Uh-oh.
Oh, all right. Well,
Oh,
it's
no.
your turn.
Okay then.
She seems
That's
confident.
not.
She does.
That's not. Didn't say we did.
The culprit used
Let's
a
not say we
katana
did.
to kill Angie. And it was found in Kiyo's research lab. Which makes you
No,
Kiyo,
it wasn't.
automatically suspicious.
It was found
But
in the
anyone
art
could
lab.
use katana, you see.
So that rusty
No, it was
katana
originally
murdered
found in his lab.
You
Oh,
wouldn't
originally.
have heard
Yeah.
about anything, Kyo. I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it. You
Objection.
shit-eating
You did
worm.
a lot.
You
The text
classroom
Why did
broken
the text worm?
and murdered
Well,
the
what-
fuck out of Angie. Booyah! I'm a fucking genius.
He couldn't have broken because it was locked.
That's why he had to break in.
The culprit used a katana
But
to
it
kill
was-
Angie.
Wait, no, there is
No,
no.
we
lock.
had to. It was locked, and we had
Yeah.
to unlock it with the lockpick.
No, wait, hang on. Aside from the art lab, none of the other labs are locked. Have locks, right? Which is why it's so easy
Which
to get
which
weapons
lab
from.
did he break into? Are we saying he broke into Angie's lab or
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Leo's lab?
Never
He
mind.
broke into Angie's lab.
Never mind.
That's what I
Forget
thought.
it. Do we have gold leaf katana as bullets in this scenario?
I don't think so.
Because if it's the same one that's in the first case, it's not very sharp, is it?
And it was found in Kiyo's research lab.
It's Kokichi's
Which
lockpicking,
makes you,
Tsumugi's
Kiyo,
account,
automatically
our lab's
suspicious.
front door, our lab's
But
back.
anyone could have.
So
Oh,
our-
wait.
I think it's the
Tsumugi-
front door is the
Tsumugi's
one that's locked, right?
Lugi's account unbroken. Because she would have let anyone in that was one of the student council members.
But wouldn't that be why he would have had to break it in?
No, that just means that Kyo isn't the only one who could have done it. We're exposing other possibilities to the rest of the student council.
So that rusty katana was the
That's
murderer.
fair.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not.
And all they had to do
care
is
about
walk into
some-
Kyo's unlocked lab and
Just
take
admit
it.
it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom.
Got it.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I actually didn't think that was right. So fair.
I didn't either. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't either.
Oh, haters and doubters.
Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah, you proved us wrong. You proved us wrong.
Before
Let's
Angel
go.
locked herself up in Reed, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Yeah, but
Kyo
That's
couldn't
why
have
she
killed
said
Angie
broke
even if he
in.
wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie
That's what
must
the
have been
killer
one of
would
the student
say.
Council members, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
what the
was doing
non-killer
my
would
best to
say.
lead you to the
I
right
know.
answer.
That's why I hate that
Can't believe you
phrase.
actually got it.
It's like that's exactly what what a liar would say, or that's exactly what a criminal would say. It's like, yeah, but that's also exactly what the not criminal would say.
I think it's less like
Oh,
actually meaning
how
it, more
clever.
trying to get the person that's being questioned to let something slip.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys
No,
do
you don't.
too, right?
We do. You don't.
Of course.
We
trust
do,
their
you
friendships?
don't.
Interesting. Let's.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta.
Yep. The culprit is one of those.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Wow.
I will let that
Wow.
remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too...
I'm a little surprised he's gonna let that slide.
No, not Gonta. Gonta wouldn't.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta
Whoa.
Poor Kibo.
You don't believe.
Don't torture Gonta. He's a precious mineral.
But Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either.
Oh, is it one of these?
I'm not the culprit.
The culprit.
Mass panic debate.
Alright.
We must consider other possibilities.
What's the back door?
Surely there must
The
be
back
suspects
lab
who would
door?
not betray
Back door?
student council.
Whoa. Oh, he's loud.
Impossible. Not just anyone could open that door. Only student council members had access. I didn't know robots told such boring lies.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Put up.
Gonta
Gosh.
is gentleman.
What is the artist's lab back door do?
It,
What does
locked,
say?
it was locked from the inside.
The back door?
The back door was
Yeah,
locked
the
from
back
the
door.
inside, yeah.
And the other ones
Sliding
were
on locked
Kokichi's
from the
lockpicking.
inside.
The front door was also
So
locked,
both of the
but Kokichi
so
opened
both
it
of them
by
were locked.
picking the lock.
Yeah. The other one
Okay.
bullets we have are the Necronomicon, Kokichi's lockpicking, and what else?
And do you have an alibi for last time?
Tsumugi's account. Okay, we're probably not going to use the Necronomicon and Tsumugi's account. So we're probably going to use the back door or lockpicking.
only
Only student council members had access. Shoot Kokichi's statement with Kokichi's lockpicking.
Because technically he had access.
The master of unlocking had access.
That's true.
Is
That's
that what
true.
we're going for?
Sure.
I don't have any better ideas.
Well then,
Gonta would not betray student council.
I thought Tango did it.
A dead chick can't be the culprit.
Look. I saw this earlier.
Council members had access.
It's not that far
The
fetched.
other bullet, the other bullet, the other
Oh,
bullet.
I was on the wrong one. Oops.
It's not that far fetched, Maki, for a dead person to be the culprit.
We must consider other possibilities.
Even in death, Sneak can kill you. Is that what we're going with?
Will not betray student council.
That's utterly impossible. Not just anyone could open that door.
This is kind of a fun mechanic, by the way, with everyone talking over each other, and you have to...
It is pretty cool. I like it. Yep.
You got him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We got him.
One of my favorite audio clips to like in videos is the, what do you mean by that? I don't know why. I just think
Get
it's
him.
so funny.
Get Kokichi.
By that.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door?
Get Kokichi. Kill him.
Unless you're a student council member.
Kill
you
him?
can't
Okay.
enter Angie's lab.
I was referring to Kyo.
I mean, have Monokuma.
You could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
It might be better if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Oh, that happened.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quickly. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
I was about to say it. I was about to say it.
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then the culprit was me. What do you say?
Wham.
Is this some...
Nah, no
She was
joke.
killed by stabbing,
I
wasn't
thought
she?
that if I confessed, I could atone for myself. And it helped.
Wait. So cool.
No,
he's
he's not.
lying.
He's lying.
I think.
I'm certain of it.
Maybe?
No, definitely not a lie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit?
Then let me ask you, culprit.
No.
How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the
That's
outside.
not how that works.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door?
Maybe,
No.
but that's not how the culprit
no.
locked the room. They
No, you
used a
push open.
different
You push
method.
up cylinders to lock a room.
What
You don't
different
push
method?
the cylinders back down.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
I don't
There were
like your
two
tone.
doors to the classroom.
I'm
sure you are.
I'm sure you
How's that?
We both did that.
The back
What?
door.
That's it.
We went over this.
Which
We had
door
the
was
swinging
locked
door.
last?
That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
So we introduced Kokichi as a
culprit used
suspect,
a
and then
simple
immediately
tool.
disavowed him by his confession.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm not sure what we accomplished there.
Oh, we can do this again.
Mine? Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh,
crap. We're
what?
playing Minesweeper.
Minesweeper? No,
Is
it's
this
not
Minesweeper?
Minesweeper. It's more like
No,
more like
it's...
a fossil game from Diamond Pearl.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right. I'm dumb. Never mind. But it's very much like the fossil game from...
We know it's the
Diamond
sword,
Pearl.
so go for the sword.
Wait, what are we trying to figure out again? What's the question?
How did you lock the door?
Oh, the sword. Are you not allowed to break individual pieces?
If you do, then you just guess. Yeah. But you can.
Oh. That's kind of ridiculous, but okay.
So you're supposed to find solutions like that.
I see. Are we allowed to select the sword?
I see it.
What were the other... What's that object? Is that a bat or a
sickle.
wood plank?
Oh, it's the sheath.
It's the sheath. Okay.
Katana that was
I couldn't
stabbed
tell what I was
through
looking
his
at.
effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because
Oh, it has gold plating on it. That makes
Katana hit
sense.
the lock. Some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings bells.
Indeed.
Quiet, Monokuma.
Now, that doesn't matter anymore.
Gold leaf landed
Thanks,
on the
Monokuma.
sliding lock, so that means the
Way to
culprit
pat
used
your
the
own
katana
shoulder,
to
respect
move the
yourself.
sliding lock. Wait, how did they move
That's
it
such a
from
clever clue that was made. I wonder who made it.
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
We get to do the thing. We can do some psyche taxi. Let's go. That's how you do it. This minigame is so weird, but I kind of love it. And the music is also kind of weird, but it's also way catchier than it needs to be.
Kind of weird that N was only one block. INN was one block.
Yeah.
It was the H.
I'll be honest, I'm not focusing on the letters. I'm focusing on driving.
Fair enough. What? No, why?
Return the handle to the sliding lock.
What turned the handle on the sliding lock? It's not letting you turn. Just sliding against the wall.
No, it's going automatic at the moment.
Yeah. Thinking time.
Thomas Hill.
What turned the handle sliding lock?
It's on his hilt.
The hilt.
Hey, baby.
What's
Where
up,
you
girl?
heading on? What's up, girl? Where are you heading this night? I don't know. I'm not good at this.
I can tell.
Oh, jeez.
Is that what it means to hit on someone? Was it hit them with your car?
Hit them with your car? Apparently, yeah.
Disclaimer: don't do that, audience.
Don't do that.
To anyone.
My lawyer is telling me I should probably not advocate that. Ah, I missed that one.
What was done to
make
the katana turn the lock?
Yeah. The effigy was fun.
What?
Or it was fun in a way so that would counter spin the lock. If you're hung up like a string or a rope and you like twist it one way, it'll just in an attempt to untwist the string, it'll spin.
Sliding lock was tampered with?
Stabbed in effigy.
Oh. Next question.
I like this part of the song too.
What is he saying? Passed to the center? I don't
think
know what he's saying.
I can't tell if he's saying pass to the center or pass through the center. I'm not sure.
Pass through the center. It feels like it would make the most sense.
I want to believe it's gibberish.
It could also just be gibberish.
Ah!
Oh, the picture.
That was interesting. Oh, look
The
at the picture
freaking,
off to the side.
It's so silly.
Look at the billboard. It's the cult.
The effigy manipulated to make the katana. How was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock?
Exactly as I described it.
A rope? Thinking time.
Spinning it.
Spinning it.
For you.
I still can't quite visualize this, but
They'll show you.
That's it. The reason the culprit
It'll
stabbed
show you.
the katana into the effigy
good.
was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
As the effigy.
That's right. If you spun the effigy,
Oh!
the rope it was
Yep.
hanging from would twist. Then,
Ooh.
let it go, the rope would unwind, and And of course, the katana would spin with it.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it said that the lock slid extremely easy.
Yeah, they did mention that.
Oh, fair enough.
The perspective of the katana is super off here.
And we didn't even need a ropeway for
Thus
this.
was the back door of an empty classroom locked.
True.
Actually, no, it's not.
Yes.
The
that's how
perspective
Angie's
of the
lab was
effigy is.
locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through. But
Put that face away.
Put that face back where it came from, or help me.
A little push to move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid...
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime. Are you saying it's the student council's fault? I didn't say that.
Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're
The
saying.
culprit probably used a murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit
Yeah.
couldn't find a blade long enough in their lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up, so we think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, you wouldn't notice the lock trick.
Good. Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
I don't honestly know enough about how lockpicking works to know whether it's possible to pick a lock closed.
From what little I know, it's
All
not.
this just for a distraction.
If that's
The way I
case, then
know
Kokichi's
lockpicking
confession earlier
works
was
is that
actually...
you use the lockpicks to like push cylinders upward into an unlocked position.
Cough it up, Kokichi!
So that the whole thing can slide through.
Yeah.
That's
that-
how it
so-
works in. That's how lockpicking works in Oblivion.
I believe so, but that's my very limited knowledge. So with that in mind, I don't think it's possible to push them back down because you don't have access to the top of the cylinder.
Yeah. If it's how it works in Oblivion, then yeah.
You're telling the truth this time.
I want to say I'm lying.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted
I thought
to
it would be
lure
funny.
the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
So, is that one of the things we could have done, where we could have done the lie there
Okay, I'll
to
start
play
right
along
now.
with his plan?
All right. So,
Is that how we get the lie
set
ending for
up
this
locked
this
room
case?
mystery.
Gosh.
There is no lie ending. It's just... The way that the lying thing works is that it's basically just to get an achievement, and it just gives you alternate text for like a few boxes of dialogue.
Oh.
It doesn't actually change any outcomes.
But it. Oh, that's kind of dumb.
I can't
mind.
Yeah.
hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going?
Who made the locked room mystery
Okay.
doesn't matter, since anyone could have done it.
I was just gonna decided I was just gonna kind of skip what they were talking about.
Don't you even
Yeah.
understand something as basic?
That's the thing I wanted to skip.
Oh.
That-
Wow.
That
Nope,
let
nope,
me
what?
please skip it.
Skip it.
Yeah, that's the thing I was like, okay,
Oh gosh.
that's a bit much.
Why?
That's a bit much for this.
Not
Hold up.
unlocked room,
Why?
but on who
Yeah,
I mean, I know
that's-
this game is rated M, but like,
Yeah, I was not ready for that when I first saw that. I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
Only one of the student council members
I think the thing
or
that's more
the teacher
concerning is
could
the
gain
fact that she
entry.
wanted to be called that.
Yeah,
Well, let's
let's
not
just
talk Move on.
among their numbers.
let's just skip right on by that.
That leaves us with 4 suspects.
Yeah,
Sumugi,
that
Gonta,
thankfully I don't believe it ever gets any worse than that. I think that's the worst of it.
But does it get that bad more than once?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a...
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can...
It's fine. It's just a waste of... A suspect?
Uh-oh.
Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are
I
you
didn't do
trying
it.
to lead the debate? You're
I didn't do it.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed.
What do you mean, Kokichi?
Suspect rangers?
I plead nuh-uh.
Those under suspicion should explain
Your Honor, I
themselves
plead nuh-uh.
thoroughly.
What do you mean,
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
I didn't do it.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
Silence.
That's sort of a difficult question.
Gonta not smart enough to know.
Yes, it is difficult to form.
Not articulate with words, huh?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Did Tenko have to die?
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What?
What?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless! Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you... Himiko...
Himiko, stop it with your crappy
Lies?
Everything you said is
Punch him.
total-
Punch him in the
You
tooth.
didn't
Punch
give
him in the
two shits
tooth.
about
Punch him in the
Tenko
tooth.
versus Lo- But now you're like, oh no.
Kokichi, enough!
No. I know I ignored Tenko before. I should have faced Tenko. But now... It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on. Himiko, I understand, so I'm gonna help you out. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death.
Kaito. Alright.
Punch his teeth out.
I'll put a silencing curse on whoever The name of the curse is... Death Curse!
No, we're not murdering anyone.
Suppose being dead with silence.
Yeah.
All you guys
Yeah.
can do about too.
Dead men tell no tales and all that.
That's true.
That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something.
Tenko was
I would say it's probably a bit worse than a hit and run.
Why she died too.
Unless the hit and run also ended in someone's death, but you know.
I already told you that's so unnecessary.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko
He's
died.
trying so bad to leave the
If we don't
debate.
find out who killed her, we won't be able to work.
He is. It's not
Not
working.
now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's. Not just to survive
To be
this trial,
perfectly
but
honest,
so we
I'm
can keep
sort of
going and live
in
on.
agreement with is it Kokichi? Is
Kokichi,
the
yeah,
Finally, you know
Kokichi? Yeah.
Jesus,
I'm
so slow.
sort of on his side in this, where we probably should focus on Angie's death first, and then we can move on it. Not saying that we can't to go
Yeah,
look at Tenko's death at all, but we should probably figure out Angie's first, because that will give us more information to work with on Tenko's.
Well, if we have a dead end on Angie's, we could switch to Tenko's. And also, he's
Exactly.
being awfully
Exactly.
defensive of Tenko's. So I think that's worth
Huh?
investigating.
Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will
Exactly.
provide-
Yeah, maybe.
The second
Why are
case
we
we're
talking about
deciding
Tenko's
to
case?
take
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think we should be figuring
because
out
it,
Angie's.
because it could provide insight
So
to the,
what are
to
we
the other.
Or,
case.
I mean, I guess we have already been talking about Angie's, so the idea is to switch to the other one to get more insight and then come back to it.
For now,
I guess.
let's
Yeah.
see if we can narrow down
That's-
the list of
That's
suspects.
the idea right now.
Fair enough, fair
Tenko
enough.
probably got killed during the seance. So
Okay, the people who attended the seance.
Kiba wasn't there.
Kiba was not there.
So number
That one.
crap.
It was just a list of names. I
It
was
was-
just rattling them all off.
Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits.
Oh, Himiko's?
And so is
Well,
Kokichi.
that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of Kyo. He suggested the whole thing.
True, I may have suggested it. If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are...
Well, I suppose.
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely... I was not the one who selected the room we performed it.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Himiko's the one who suggested it?
Also, we
That
should not
room,
limit
anyway.
our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah. The corner.
There!
There.
You're talking about under
There.
the floor, right? Huh? Under the floor? Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor of her. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility,
Another suspect?
it's a... Oh, I can see it clearly.
It was me all along.
It was me, Dio.
Puts on ancient mask. I reject my humanity.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean tunnel?
Nope.
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Yeah, I knew Kiba would be suspected.
Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
That's no. We all would have seen the light though.
I said hold on a
What
second.
bullets do we have?
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Slumber, Kiba's
Hold on
flashlight.
a
Okay,
second.
what? Okay, what do we have about Kiba's flashlight? Blinding. Okay. That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance,
So what are we thinking?
crawling under the floor.
Can we?
Probably his
See if they were under the floor.
probably
Probably
Kibo's
because
light
wasn't
functioned
dark.
against the light under the floor.
Our villain
Yeah,
had
or
Not that
or,
one.
Light? You mean candle?
Can we scan Candle and use it on
I don't
No,
think
hold
so.
on a second.
No.
Kibo could have used that function.
Could
to
the-
get under
No,
the
he could
floor.
shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that.
Ah. Nope.
Nope.
I was wrong.
Oh no!
That was hasty.
Oh
sneaked
no!
in during the seance. by
Okay, so we have
crawling
hole in the corner. We have Kibo's flashlight.
We have Cage Child and Loose Floor.
None of that helps us determine the light source of the flashlight. Could we consent to go into a statement using Kibo's flashlight
You
function?
see, our villain had a light.
Try.
I'm not sure what that would get for us though.
I don't know. Not with the floorboard. Not the floorboard.
Oops, my bad. Sorry. I didn't realize I
Okay,
was
so-
on the wrong
oh,
one.
Sneaked in
But
during
that
the
statement helped
This
me realize that that probably wasn't right.
under the floor.
There's
So
no
what are we
evidence that
doing?
was the candle used.
It's black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark
Uh,
under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room. during the
Certainly
seance.
Cap. Did you see
I said,
that?
hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
That is funny.
Hold on a second.
All right. Can I? Should I say something?
Sure.
The
I'm
culprit
pretty
sneaked
sure
in
the
during
direction we're
seance
supposed to be going with this is hole in the corner
floor.
to reveal. No, he couldn't have used his light because we would have all seen it from the room because there's a hole in the corner.
Oh, right.
I'm just not
that makes
exact.
sense.
I'm just not exactly sure which statement to do it on.
Our villain had
one?
The last one probably.
Maybe this
Nope.
one.
Oh, okay. Our villain did not have a light. They wandered around in darkness.
I don't think the culprit could
They gather it. I was about to.
Wait, actually?
They gather in darkness, masterless and
That's
free.
what until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. That's what I was going for.
And when that time comes, we can truly finally exist.
Indeed. You know, it took me until I think you saying it to realize that that was Sayx talking and not Xemnas.
Yeah.
And thinking back on it, it's
I
so
thought it was Xemnas.
Thinking back on it, it's so obvious that that's not Xemnas' voice, that's Sayx's voice. And I should have known that. It's just
I figured it out just because I played through Kingdom Hearts 2 recently.
Yeah.
For the first time, and I heard him say that line, and I was like, hey, I know that line.
I probably did know it from back when I actually played that game, but it's been a while, and then I just kind of forgot that it was Sayx and just...
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average...
Alright.
Didn't you say you were weaker than an old lady at some point?
Nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness.
I thought it was just the
Maybe
same
floor
strength as an old
had nothing
lady.
to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gones.
Uh-huh. Don't say it like that. You're better off.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint. That'd let the culprit find her.
That's a stupid idea. Who would you do that?
Really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint.
That was
a reference to the second. That was the second game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both of them were the first case, too.
references
The
the
first
case.
case from the first game and the first case from the second game.
Wow.
Floorboard was the one under
That is
Tenko,
funny.
Right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Listen.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of it instead of butting our heads against this.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when.
When?
Tenko is in the metal cage for the... How could someone have gotten to her?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
Nope.
That's not
What?
possible.
No.
She was a...
They could have. Someone could have killed her right before the seance started when she was in the thing and we were getting ready. That's
Yeah.
technically a possibility. But then what would that thunk sound have been?
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the
floorboard was removed at that point.
So she was killed.
Is that
when
the
it was
suggestion?
dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? I'm going to think it
And she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a
different time.
What?
How the fuck should I know? You figure. Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your
Skip.
I'm skipping it as soon as I can. It didn't give me the option.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't.
So we
during
essentially
the
have the
seance.
stuff during the greatest seances. Reports.
She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead.
That's
when the
correct.
cage was removed.
Yeah. I mean,
What about
technically,
Maybe?
she could have been.
When Cage lifted,
What are
culprit
you
stabbed
doing,
Tenko real fast.
woman?
No.
No one saw.
Technically, she could have been
Nope.
killed.
Into the cage.
What is she doing?
Someone could have dirt while she was under the cage. Someone could have technically
then obviously
dropped
Himiko is the
her
culprit.
down, killed her, and then put her back up. I
What is
cannot
hap- what
tell
is
what in the heck
happening?
she's doing.
I don't know.
What is happening?
I don't even understand why. Okay. But technically it's possible that someone could have lowered her down while she was under the thing, killed her, and then lifted her back up, but that still would have been during the seance.
When Tenko
So
got
that doesn't really
killed,
make a difference, does it?
Okay.
it wasn't during
Can
the
we scan
seance.
anything to consent? Get a
I don't
consent
think
bullet?
we're
Not have been
able
done
to
at any
do that.
time.
I
Really?
don't remember.
Was under the
I don't remember being able to scan in this game.
cage the whole time.
Granted, it's been a while, and I don't remember for sure.
Alright, well,
Cages.
it's kind of hard to compare facts with
What about
her
when the
doing
cage
her
was
thing.
lifted?
So the moment the cage was lifted,
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tanko real fast.
No,
No,
then
that's-
someone would have.
That makes
when the
no
cage was
sense.
lifted, the blanket was off, so we would have seen a hand go out.
yeah. Yeah, that isn't a thing.
I have a
She was already
feeling.
dead when the blanket was removed.
Yeah,
The
I have a
blanket as
feeling it
well.
has to do with either this, with the blood being on the bottom of the cage, or this.
No,
with
there's
the
a blood
blood
stain
being
on
on the bottom of the
there's a blood
sheet.
stain on.
I have
Yeah.
a feeling it's one of those two.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
the
the
white sheet. It's got to be the white sheet because it has blood
White
on it.
sheet on one of these statements.
Oh.
Fast forward,
Probably
please,
Gonta's.
for the love of-
Probably Gonta's, right?
Probably going to, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Seance.
It could not have been. He was under the cage the whole time.
Who are we trying to contradict right now? Are we trying to contradict
don't No.
I think we're trying to
the
accuse Ozone.
inventor or?
What about moment cage was
Nope. No, come on. Get him.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, thank goodness.
We got it,
All
ladies
right.
and gentlemen. We already said that.
Yeah, we already made that
It
joke.
wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko
Yeah.
was stabbed in, there wouldn't be blood.
Mhm.
How could
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here?
Oh,
What?
we got shattered. What?
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
Are we dueling?
What?
Oh, we're gonna get the debate scrum here.
My golden
No.
brain is
No,
gonna
but nobody
go
else agrees
off.
with me.
This is the sword thing.
Right. Okay. Because nobody else agrees with her, so it can't be the debate scrum.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when
Why are
the
you
shot
so
was
sure?
That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the
Oh.
fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
Pink.
But the weapon was a sickle.
True.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps.
She wasn't
Which
sitting.
is, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit.
Yeah.
None other than Kyo.
And also, that's the only one we can counter.
So, what are
Yeah.
we countering with?
The blade's all you
This
need.
marker stone.
Probably the marker
If you
stone.
stick the
Probably.
blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
I'm not really entirely sure what that contradiction does for us, other than just make a contradiction happen.
We got it.
I don't really
work.
know what that solves for
It's
us.
because her head was on the stone.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside.
It was like the cage was 3x5, right?
Yeah.
And the blade was 6 inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's less than half a foot. Unless she was approached from the front deliberately, and even then, I don't think it would have gotten to the back of the neck.
Well,
if the blade was
are
only
we
6
are we
inches.
trying to say that she couldn't have been killed from above? Is that what we're trying to say?
Miu is trying to propose that someone went up to the cage, stabbed the blade through it, and stabbed her that way.
But
Sure.
the sheet doesn't have a hole in it.
Yeah, well, that's not the avenue that we're choosing to explore here, I guess.
Okay.
So, it's not been an hour yet, but I'm kind of thinking of stopping here. Does that sound okay to you guys?
All right.
Sure.
All right. In that case, we're gonna stop here.
Alrighty.
I need to go to bed soon. I'm starting to get tired, and I have work in the morning. So.
Yep, that is fair. That is fair.
All right. In that case, thank you guys for watching. Next time, we will continue trying to figure out who killed Tenko and/or Angie. And
Yeah,
we
I
will
definitely
go from
think
there.
it has to do with being underneath the floorboard. I don't think it's Kyo because Kyo, the flashlight situation, or Kibo, I should say. Sorry, Kibo. I don't think it could be Kibo the robot because it would have been through the floorboards. That doesn't make any sense. Or because he would have had to use the flashlight, and we would have noticed that. And I don't think it's anyone that was within the seance. Because we wouldn't have had access to the floorboards, and I don't see how the kill could have happened outside of being under the floorboards. So that's where I'm thinking. That's where my headspace is.
All right. Well, we will explore that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, I'm yawning during the outro. Comment below something or other.
Something or other.
I mean, you can do that too if you'd like.
Favorite horror movie? Did we already do that one?
I don't
we
think
did.
so. Have we? Oh, man, I think we, yeah, maybe we
I'm
did.
sure we probably have.
Maybe we have.
Okay, never mind.
Because I know I had to think on it. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't know what to look for.
How about? Favorite horror game? Have we done that?
I don't think so. We could do that.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Favorite horror game?
Comment below your favorite
Okay,
horror
man.
game.
What is your favorite? Why is it Spooky Jump Scare Man?
Pretty good one.
Spooky jump scare man.
I was gonna say, just, I don't know, Resident Evil 2 remake probably.
I was just gonna be basic and say Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Are you saying that yours isn't Spirit Hunter NG?
Oh no, that's true. It's got. Oh man.
I'm assuming that
Oh,
Tokyo
that's
Twilight Ghost Thunders
true.
doesn't count.
It's a ghost game, but I do not count it as a horror game because it's
That's
not really. It's not really a horror atmosphere.
That's fair.
So no. If it did count, then I would say that for sure. But I don't think it counts. So it's probably gonna have to be Spirit Hunter NG then. Yeah.
Yeah.
The original Deathmark is also really good too.
Yeah, Deathmark is good.
Deathmark is fantastic.
Spirit Hunter NG is a sequel to Deathmark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm gonna say that. Spirit Hunter NG.
That's a fair
We have a
one.
full playthrough.
Yes.
Full playthrough of it on my channel. Check it out.
Check it out. It was a lot of fun.
It was great.
All right.
That'll do it then.
With that one, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.